Finland is the most known of our music around the world.
You have been traveling around the world pretty much. You've been in America, in Europe, in Asia. In your opinion, does Finnish rock music appeal to the international audience? And if yes, why?
Well, I think there is some magic in Finnish rock and heavy metal music, that Finland is the most known of our music around the world. So I don't know what that is, the thing about Finnish music that people really like it. Maybe there's some kind of it's exotic to people who are not from here.
Like all the Scandinavian countries, they always produce like great musicians, great composers and great players. Well, like Swedish music industry is like basically on the pop scene, they have like these producers like Max Martin and many others who pretty much produce 90% of all pop music in the world in the top charts. To your original question, I would say that different countries like Finnish music or Finnish metal in different ways. Like for some reason in Japan, for example, and in China, Finland and Finnish musicians are kind of mystical creatures there. You know, they have like this Finland festival in Japan, like a metal festival, where we were supposed to play, but it's unfortunately got cancelled. And I think that already tells that there's something that people there like about Finland, that if they have like a Finland metal fest dedicated only for Finnish metal bands. And it's not all the bands there are even that well known, but people come there anyway because they just want to see Finnish metal bands. So in there, it's definitely something that Finland is exotic, strange place somewhere in the north.
In the past several years, you also actively toured with many Swedish and German bands. Guys like Sabaton, Hammerfall, Powerwolf and U.D.O, just to name a few. In your opinion, what's the main difference between Finnish metal, Swedish metal and German metal?
This is just my opinion, but in a Finnish metal, there is more these folk kind of, or like more this kind of how do you say, melancholic aspects, and then in German metal there is like, how do you say, it's like more straightforward, hard.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like straight.
Yeah, it's more
power
raw
metal.
power.
Then Swedish metal is more, I think it's got more pop influences maybe, and
yeah, it's more melodic.
Yeah, it's more melodic. So I guess these are the biggest differences between that. I believe that it's also connected to our cultures in our countries. That's how we express ourselves, or the ideas, melodic ideas, where they come from.
Yeah, this is really funny. I have to say that those were exactly the things that I was thinking. Like I agree with this completely. Like I would, like in short, it's like Swedish metal and Swedish everything music there is more super melodic. It's like the most melodic place on earth. And Finnish music is almost always melancholic, sad, and then German is like kind of more simple and powerful. It's just like So yeah, like in this is, of course, it's a generalization. So there is a lot of exceptions, but overall, like those big ones, like Accept and U.D.O from Germany, they're definitely, you know, they're really based on power and that kind of beat, that kind of stuff. And Swedish bands definitely have the melodies, and Finnish bands are always about sadness and suicide and that kind of stuff.
Except our music.
Yeah, we are not
our music
exactly like that.
Our music is a combination of all these different categories.